Hi, I'm Dave Wheeler, and this is a video to show you how to remove the radio transmitter module from the Hobby King T6A remote control unit. Now, the reason I want to do this is I built a pole aerial photography rig. This is a rig that will mount on the top of a pole. I got my camera up here, and I've got a little radio RC receiver, and I can adjust the tilt, and I can take a picture using this remote control. But this is not very convenient to use in the field. So I am planning to take it apart, take the transmitter out, and then I'm going to repackage the transmitter into this little unit, which I can use with one hand, one thumb. So I did this last year with a kite aerial photography unit, and some people have built their own units based on that design. So I'd like to give a little bit more detailed explanation of how to actually dissect this unit. Okay, so here we have the unit. Looking at the back of it, there's 4 screws. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll just need to take those. Alright. And then the case should just open up. Perfect. Alright. Once it's open, I can disconnect the battery cable you see here. Alright. And let me just give you a quick tour of what is inside this thing. We've got the main circuit board. This has the microprocessor. It accepts the battery power. And then there are all these little potentiometer connections here, 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 here. Those all are wired to the main processor with these cables, these bundles of wires. There's a serial port interface that's on a bundle of wires, so let's just move that out of the way. Everything's wired back to this main processor board. Now this silver module up here at the top is the radio transmitter, and it's connected to the processor board via this cable. And that cable is soldered on both ends of the connection. So what we want to do is we want to remove this module along with the antenna, and we have to make sure we are very careful with this this one wire that goes from the module to the antenna. We don't want to cut that or disturb it. So we're going to salvage that, and we're going to keep as much of this cable as we can. So let's go ahead and make a cut. This is the radio modules bundle, so I'm going to just chop that about ½ an inch from the control board. There. Then the next step is to try to free up the radio module. There's a small screw right here. I don't know if you can see that from your angle on the video, but one small screw, and that is out. And then you see the little radio module is free. Next we need to free up the antenna. There's another smallish screw right here. And let's get that out. And there. Now if we there's a little trick to this. If you rotate this over, I hope you can see this well. If I just, oops, oh that's awful. If I spin the antenna, you'll see there's a little groove that was hidden along the back side, and then you can just kind of lay the antenna wire in that groove, and it's free to slip out. Now it's only going to slip so far, right? There's this collar that's molded into the case, and that's preventing us from getting it out. Now we cannot cut this this cable because it's a coaxial cable, and we'd never get it back together. Some people have been successful in desoldering this connection and then resoldering it. That's very fine work. You need some really good tools and some good skills to do that. I am going to take the brute force approach, and I'm going to just cut the case right here and remove a piece of this plastic, and then it should all just lift right out. So wish me luck. Okay, I'm through, and hopefully I did no damage to the cable. So I'm going to make a second cut. Slide this over. Yeah, looks okay. All right, it's open, and my antenna is free. The cable is undamaged, and I have a transmitter module. This will go into this package along with an Arduino and some little controls, and that will become my new transmitter for my pole aerial photography rig. Thank you.